Welcome back to Girls Overheard Rat Pack. Here's what's coming up in today's pod. Do you like that, you filthy cunt? But that's us. That's just who we are. We can't change.
Heart on the sleeve, open book.
Heart on the blazer that we definitely remember to bring because I did a costume change.
Why did I feel like I did a pure Krusty the Clown laugh?
What did you do? Krusty the Clown. Amazing. Talking of which, right, you remember that McDonald's did that Grimace shake thing?
No.
Was it not a dance? Was the Grimace shake not a dance?
Okay.
What is Grimace? Is Grimace not when you smile and you're not happy?
Grimace is, do you know what? In some ways, I'm actually glad that was the reaction. However, what I was going to say was, remember when you were younger, you'd do a McDonald's party? Who would have come out?
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald, right?
I never went to a McDonald's party.
Oh, it was so much better.
That's 90s core.
Yeah.
McDonald's party. Oh my God, a Happy Meal McDonald's party. You'd have got the crown. You at some point.
The crown was not McDonald's. The crown was Burger King.
You got a crown at McDonald's and
like
you
there
also
probably
got
was
a cape.
Never ever had.
And a balloon, definitely on a stick.
A balloon on a stick. Ultimate fun.
No, for me, and this is niche, was Charlie's Big Adventure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, loved that.
And then Charlie would come out, and see as Charlie was coming out, I exited the room.
Were you
scared?
Terrified.
There's always
Very
one.
scary.
Whole reason why I have actually never been to Disneyland.
Don't like people in suits.
Hated people. I'm okay now.
That's
but,
quite good because you're like 33.
Well, that's true. That is true. But we were out for dinner once when I was little and my mum and dad, and Postman Pat came out in full suit.
No.
And my dad had to go up and talk to Postman Pat because at that point I was underneath the table and had to say, please don't come over to our table because she's petrified.
It's terrifying
very
when you think
scary.
about it. That's so scary.
But when McDonald's
Awful.
did this like 50th birthday, happy birthday Grimace, I was like, who's Grimace? I know the wee McDonald's, first of all, Ronald. I know exactly there
What?
it is. Yep.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Murray's
guy.
currently showing us a big purple guy.
And
looks
Graham's
like
going
a
to plop him on
plectrum.
scream so you can see it. We all want to scream.
We all want to scream because we want to be stimulated. We do. She doesn't.
What's going on with this chat? Let's bring it back, guys.
Bring it back. So it's that big purple guy's. It's that big purple guy's birthday, and they did a celebration for it. I was like, who is he though? I remember Ronald McDonald,
Yes.
and I remember the wee like pirate guy, robber guy, with like the one with the ginger hair with the little like mask across his face. I remember him.
Oh, yeah.
But I
can't
do
remember.
not.
The burglar? The hamburglar?
The hamburglar. Yes, the hamburglar. I remember him, but I don't remember Grimace.
No, that's like a
Who
Mandela
is that?
effect. They just
Who-
made him up.
And then they gaslight you into going, of course you know Grimace. No one does.
He's a childhood favourite.
Is he?
Oh.
Don't remember him.
What?
Is it
But
American?
they're trying to make it like we knew it. We didn't know it was American.
That's not for us.
So anyway, I got the Grimace shake. They were only available for like, it was pure secret menu stuff because they never actually advertised it on like the moving board thing.
Oh.
So I had to go up and go like, hi, you've probably been asked this many times, but do you have the Grimace shake? I've done that question 4 times, 3 of which I've been told, no, we don't have that, right? The last time they were like, yeah, how many do you want?
But did they do it like a wee, like, yeah, just go around the back door.
I'll hand it
Get
at
me
the
the
back.
fire exit.
So what was it?
It was. I actually tried to make one for them because obviously Charlie can't have it. It's a wee shame.
Sin.
But basically the ingredients are some kind of like blueberry sauce, and then it's the McDonald's like normal milkshake, strawberry milkshake with that sauce in it. So it tasted a bit blue. It tasted like a wee bit like Calpol actually.
Like a raspberry.
It was a kind of it was like a kind of raspberry fruity type of
Sounds
milkshake.
nice.
It was
But
nice.
it was a one-off and only
You know, it was very disappointing though. So if you're going to do a speciality menu item, at least put it in the wee frappe type of cups, the clear ones.
Yeah.
Do it without a bit of cream on it or something. It was in a normal milkshake.
Oh, see, I'd be disappointed if I never got the normal milkshake thing.
Oh.
But that's because I have such a... one of the reasons I love a milkshake from McDonald's is because the memory of it is always with a plastic straw, and it's just not the same.
It's not the same.
Every time I get it now, I'm like, this is shit. Because the straw is like melted.
I don't know how I got into this.
I never went for a McDonald's when I was a kid. Like, no joke.
Really?
Yeah, because we were veggie.
You
Yeah.
got your wee veggie burger.
You could have got your fries.
No, it wasn't the same.
Do you not actually feel like the memory of eating a McDonald's Happy Meal is so 10 out of 10?
It's so good.
They were better then.
It also smells a bit like chlorine because you would have went swimming beforehand.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Well, I would go swimming, then I would get the chips from the swimming centre, which was always amazing.
And pasta bites.
No, never pasta bites. Mm-hmm. Who got pasta?
No, I didn't get pasta bites.
Carby over here.
Carby.
Hey, Carby, Cindy, Shelley.
And then you would get a blue slush puppy. Delicious. And then sometimes my dad would take me to Burger King and I would get, do you remember the little Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes.
And you would get...
Where did they go?
No idea, but they were the best thing in the world. And you would either
unreal.
Get butterscotch or you would get chocolate or you would get strawberry.
Oh, that was the best
It was
thing
the
ever.
butterscotch one was unreal.
So, so good.
Bring them back. Who makes these decisions and then nothing comes back?
Arseholes.
Yeah.
Or fucking probably Jamie Oliver's got something to do with that as well.
Oh, he was the fun sponge, really, wasn't he?
Was.
I know. Do you know what, Jamie Oliver? Why have you got chips in the menu at school, but then I'm not allowed to give them Walker's normal crisps? They have to be baked. All right, cool, but you're giving them fucking fish and chips for their lunch. They'll be fine.
See, one day, this always sticks in my head, right, is that whole thing of you're not allowed, if you're giving a packed lunch, it needs to be baked crisps, healthy food, blah, blah, blah. Don't give them processed stuff. And during the whole COVID thing, I had to pick Marcus up from nursery, or Oliver, I can't remember which one. So he was in the middle of his lunch, right? I think he'd coughed once or something like that. And they were like, get him to fuck. So he came out with his lunch on a plate, half eaten. It was like a deep fried pizza. I swear to God, right? It was a pure greasy pizza and chippy chips.
Oh.
I was like, are you kidding me on?
Actually murder some chippy chips right now.
Oh, I love them.
Butter roll.
Slightly cooled. I'll have a butter roll as well if you're having a butter roll.
Carby's having a butter roll.
100%, let's go. And actually, right now, I'm feeling like gravy.
Oh, some gravy. Chips and gravy.
Good.
Quite cooled down though.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll have a pizza crunch on the side.
A wee side, why not?
Oh, well,
Marcus had one too, a bit of Marcus.
I'm like, the guilt you get of going, oh, I don't want to be the one. Because I remember one sending Oliver in with the normal Walker's crisps. And he came back and he'd been crisp shamed.
Yeah, see, I
Like,
had
they're
done
not
that
baked.
with Willis when she was at nursery, and it was like they'd left things in our lunchbox, and I'm like, and my mum is the world's worst for this, and she's like, I hate that they dictate what you can and can't give your kids in school. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, we can't force people. And I'm like, do you know what, Joanna? I fully agree. See if I want to give them a Barney Bear.
Oh,
they can eat a Barney Bear at lunch.
yep, this is true.
They don't only eat cucumber sticks.
Nah.
Oh, guys, I actually want to continue this from last week's episode. Yes. These are your responses to the weirdest things that someone's ever said to you in bed, right? Some of these are actually epic, right? So
keep them coming, by the way.
They do. Is that what Andy said to you? Keep them coming.
Add that to the list.
Right. Cried. He cried because he was thinking about his dead dad.
Oh, there's a time and a place.
Why
right now?
We're mourning.
Why are we mourning when we're mounting?
Mourning and mounting.
Criers are a thing, though. I've never experienced one, but that is a thing. People cry.
Why, though?
What?
Did you say you've experienced one?
I said I've never experienced one.
Oh, right, okay.
I would be like,
I thought there was a wee story there.
Crier in a normal situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you cried earlier, and I was like...
I know. I cry a lot.
I was like, Dougal the father dead, like... I can't even look at you.
I cry all the time. I can get myself pure. This is why sometimes I find it really hard to watch certain things on TV. I find it really difficult because I know that I'm just going to start crying.
Yeah,
it's awful.
It's not fun.
But yeah, a crier. Never experienced one.
It's almost like something's wired the wrong way. That they get to a certain point and they cry.
I've just had such a great time. You're such a great gal.
You're such a great ride.
Yeah, no, I can't. Oh no, that would give me the ick.
Yeah, liquid from too many orifices.
No,
it's just not. Okay. Are you okay? You're leaking everywhere. Right. He answered the phone and had a full convo with his pal, with me on top of him.
That's a pure power play.
Okay, Lord.
That is like she's riding me into battle. And I'm just going to...
All right, mate, what's happening? Just getting ridden, yeah.
I can just imagine that. And then,
what's the conversation?
Or he would have told him after. Wouldn't he? Oh, guess what? See, when you phoned me earlier, I was shagging somebody.
Yeah.
Weird.
That I don't like that. That's
Your friend's
horrible.
not consented to be a part of that.
Why are you answering your phone? Why are you even listening for your phone ringing?
Yeah. In the mood.
Also, why is he just lying there like a sack of totties? That's really annoying.
Some
Do some work.
Some people just don't know when to turn their phone off.
Yeah.
do they?
I know, we're also plugged in these days. They just don't know. Etiquette's off.
He was plugged in at that point.
He was plugged in.
Still wasn't enough.
There's been so many unconscious puns this time. He's too plugged in. He needs do not disturb.
Yes.
Yeah, D&D.
Yeah.
D&D on the D. I always thought you were a goer. Oh, that's what somebody said to her. I always thought you were a goer. From a boy I went to school with. Immediate ick.
No, that's weird.
Basically, grumbly tummy. I could really use a Grimace shake.
Mm-hmm.
That is horrendous. So you're literally, imagine that right now. You're in the middle. You've had your night, whatever you've been doing. You then get with someone and you're mid-act and they say, always thought you were a goer.
Basically, you're a slag.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. Are you a wee slut? Yeah. Tell me you're a wee slut.
I knew you did loads of experience. That's what it's like, isn't it?
Is it a compliment?
I don't know.
A goer could be like,
a good. I know it'd be good.
Like, oh, she's like, would you go with her? Oh, aye, she's a goer. Definitely.
Yeah.
Is this good or not? Aye, that's a goer.
Let's turn it. Let's make it positive.
Yeah,
I always thought you were a goer.
Yeah.
That's
Like, I
definitely
always
one
thought
that
I
she
should have
replayed.
hedged my bets on you.
Yeah, I think
you'd
she's
be
replayed
good.
that in her
I'm
head
happy
for a
for
week
her.
after.
I'm happy to. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a compliment.
Yeah.
What was saying?
Compliment.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
compliment.
Can you'd be a goer?
Yeah.
It's a compliment. Okay, right, we're taking it as a compliment. Asked my partner to dirty talk me during sex, and he said,
Share the joke.
"Do you like that, you filthy cunt?"
Why did I just hear it in what's his voice? You can't.
Like fully standers.
Like Danny Dyer. Filthy cunt.
You like that, you filthy cunt?
That's not. Is that dirty talk? Is that what we class as dirty talk?
Why are you shouting at me?
Why you call me names?
Do you remember we spoke about that one where the girl said "fuck my dick"? And the moment, "fuck my dick."
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. Do you know that was actually my inspiration for asking that question? Suck my dick. Oh God, ruined it. Oh, sorry.
That would kill me.
Ruined it now.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Do you like that, you filthy cunt? Did you argue after this?
That is so
I
mean.
I feel like after he said
You
that,
argue with me?
she's just sat up and went, "What
the fuck did you just say?
No, I don't. I don't like it, and I don't like the way you treat me. Oh, Jesus!
What?
Do you think you could fart in my face, even just a little one?
Surely that's just asking for pink eye.
You should know you've
You think you could fart
What the hell?
in my face?
What happens if it was a stinker?
Well, I'm going to say that
Peak.
that's a win for
That's
him.
peak. That's a gore.
A stinking fart in your face?
So, guys are weird, man.
It's like the whole golden shower as well.
Yeah.
People like to get peed on.
Girls make a living from selling their farts online. Do you know that?
I
They
actually
literally fart
watched
in
a
jars and
tutorial.
sell
I would.
I saw it as well.
What's the
What?
the bath?
The mat?
It's a bath. You do it in the bath. Why did TikTok go, you just need to know this?
Sorry, I've missed this. What did you
So
watch?
if you want to catch a fart in a jar, right, just for future reference, just in case it ever comes up, you do it under the bath, catch the bubble, and then you turn it upside down quickly, put the lid on, and you sell it.
It's a freshly brewed fart. My favourite part of this is the fact that I've sat on my own going, what does my algorithm think about me? But you've been doing the same.
I've watched it too. We got it fast.
Yeah, you're meant to fart in the water, and then the bubble will go up to the top. You catch it in a jar, turn it upside down, and that's a fresh fart.
But surely
Do you fart in the bath?
What? What part of this do you think that we were following the tutorial?
And Andy's like, Ailey went in the bath with me jar yesterday. It started to make sense at all.
Ailey put a jar on the side and got a Sharpie and wrote secret formula.
I saw a thread on, it might have been like Glasgow Girls or something like that, right? Where somebody had said, no judgment, but did you see it? No judgment, but how do you go about selling photos of your feet? And there was loads of comments. Was that the one that she'd asked?
My feet finder.
Yeah, there was loads of comments like, do it on this, do it on this. And then there was a girl who commented and said, I'm a manicurist or nail tech or whatever, and I do a girl's pedicure every 2 weeks because that's what she does, and she makes a fortune from it. I don't think I'd get anything for these, to be honest.
Same.
I don't think I'd get anything
Defo's not. But then I also think there will be, just in the same kind of respect as we're talking about, can you fart in my face, golden showers situations, right? There will also be people who have foot fetishes for feet that are not nice.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's a market there for us somewhere.
Like dirty little secrets.
Yeah, the black web, if you like, of foot fetishes.
Do you think the golden shower thing is a golden shower thing, or do you think it's more they want to be squirted on?
Oh, no, I think it's like, I think it's a pee
thing?
Yeah. Defo's.
Strange.
Very weird.
Warm.
Very warm.
And sterile.
Very moist.
Sterile.
Oh yeah, you missed an opportunity there. Sterile.
They can drink it and they will not be ill.
It's a bit like the porta potty thing though.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like where does that come from? Where is the
the urethra?
There obviously is something that like triggers something in somebody's brain that is a common, I'm going to say it's quite a common thing if there's a whole market for people shitting on their chest. Like where did that come from?
We've said this before.
Some kind of trauma.
The porta potty thing was actually like a Mr. Whippy poo in the mouth. It was like baby poo.
Oh, guys,
I couldn't do that for a Birkin bag. I would physically die.
You would have that. I would have that connection with the Birkin bag forevermore. Like I would never be able to
we all
look at
know
it
how you got here.
Yeah,
Mummy worked really hard for this.
We all know how you got here. I think that could put me off like eating for the rest of my whole life. The trauma of that.
Absolutely.
How would you brush your teeth after that?
No. Lauren,
it would actually just be bits of like
it would be a long time before the birth.
And sweet corn just floating about there. Wheat.
We're assuming this person has a high fibre diet.
Well, they would need to in order to shit that much.
I couldn't shit on demand.
I couldn't shit on demand.
That person wasn't doing it on demand. That was, they'd fully planned that.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to class that as a poo.
They had diarrhea.
That was an upset tummy.
Yeah.
You had the dicky tummy.
Dicky tummy.
It was a Grimace. It was a Grimace shake, really.
Grimace shit.
It was exactly like a
Grimace shit. Quite fair. You remember to set the dishwasher?
I get that though.
Why are we doing life admin?
I get that though. Just sometimes it'll pop in and you think that's going to pop out as quick as it popped in. I'm just going to quickly say it before we're at that good point.
Just put dishwasher on. Yeah, okay. Fuck me, baby. Over and over again, whilst I am indeed fucking him. It was a proper ick.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm minging.
Stop talking.
Stop it.
Shut your mouth.
Silence.
No,
Stop
not
telling me what to
silence,
do.
but stop. Why are you instructing me? Why are you instructing me? I know what I'm doing. Shut your fucking mouth. Let me just...
I feel like...
Lauren's horny. I am your sister-in-law, Lauren. I am your sister.
I don't feel like a little bit of chat. I almost feel like that isn't like telling her what to do. I've really bit my finger, by the way. I don't feel like that's telling her what to do. I feel like that's almost like encouragement of what she's already doing.
But if it's going so far, we've said it so many times, I feel like she would get to the point where she's like, I fucking am, right?
I know, I feel like movies have kind of ruined a wee bit of dirty
so it's
talk.
like, and for guys, it's like the porn industry has totally warped their sense of what things are meant to be like.
Ailey, have you ever watched porn?
None of your beeswax.
None of your beeswax.
See, next time I've got her phone, I'm going to go to her private browser.
Sorry, she's already deleted.
Pornhub.
Do you remember actually there was that time where people kept doing the wee Pornhub, like the wee jingle thing that they kept playing it?
What jingle?
It's like,
I know it. But somebody did it.
Tonight. Know that song?
No, I've never heard it.
Have you actually not?
Okay.
Only because I've seen that
Lauren.
trend.
I watch it in silence.
That's what it is.
The worst bit. I don't.
Lauren's watching it in mime.
Mute.
There's two. We're skiing. If anyone's watching, then you'll understand what's just happened there. If you're listening, then make it up in your own head. But yeah, see that little tune. There was people who were like sitting next to their parents, like older parents, and they would be on TikTok, and that audio was saved on TikTok. So they would just be like playing it as if like they were just watching something on their phone, and they were recording their parents, and see if the tune come on, they would go like that and turn around as if like, what are you watching?
We know what that is.
And then it's like, oh, and then they would go, oh, you know what that is? And they go,
The worst one was someone's like older mum, and she pure panicked as if her phone was on. She went, oh, and I thought, oh, that's really exposing for her.
So bad.
Pure gran.
So naughty.
Everyone's
Right, someone said, make love to me on a one night stand.
Oh,
love.
come on, he's
We're ticking
needy.
boxes.
He's needy.
Ticking boxes.
Does this mean
I
anything?
just
So
feel
what
like
are
at
we?
that point, you've both got an end goal.
Yep.
He wants love though.
He wants love.
His goal is a long-term relationship.
Oh, someone said to me, well done, baby, whilst patting me on the head after I faked an OG to get him off me.
Oh,
Well done.
don't
Pat.
fake it.
She's 100% done a couple of wee kegels and then...
See you later. Is this over yet?
I'm done. All done. I once told a boy his dick was bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, so you're outing yourself.
It's
That's
bigger than I
okay.
thought it would be. Oh no,
That's
he's going
a
to take that.
compliment.
Guys don't look into things as much as that. He's just going to take that for face value and be like, yes,
Yes,
You
I
are
have got a
impressed.
schlong.
you don't want it to go the other way.
And then we'll finish on this one. I love you. I only just met him. It's a bit much. Do you know what? I'm going to keep this going for the rest of the full day and get some for next week because
We can
that
post
is
some
such
stories as well.
that is such a good wee
That is funny.
Right,
section.
I'm so sorry, right? Can we end on this one that's just came in? A guy I was dating asked me if I'd wrap him in cling film, except for his knob, and then ride him while he's all wrapped up.
That's
Sanitary.
Bit my tongue there. That's like a kink, like being pure restrained.
That is a thing, by the way. People
I
like to be
said no.
wrapped up in tight balls and all that with cling film.
Oh, it just makes me claustrophobic. I said no, obviously, and now I
You're
can't stop.
claustrophobic.
Now I can't wrap anything in cling film without thinking of that. And also, cling film is so shit and never unrolls properly and gets stuck on itself, so it's obviously a stupid idea anyway. I love the wee practical bit.
It's a stupid idea anyway. It doesn't even work.
Better be tinfoil. If we're going to do it, make it
The
tinfoil.
Tin Man. If I only had a heart.
I mean, how much cling film would you need as well to wrap a
Couple.
full
I'm going to
grown
say
man in that?
you need to get the proper Bako foil.
Costco,
The
yeah,
one
Costco
that
style.
comes with the wee automatic plastic
Oh,
cut off.
nice.
Very
Oh,
satisfying.
I feel like there's going to be cuts involved in that.
But
if
it's
you
just
do it wrong-
plastic.
Oh,
It's
right,
just
okay.
plastic. So it's health and safety first.
At
of
this
course.
point, he's going to look like a body bag, really, isn't he? He's going to
Surely
Getting
by the
Dexter.
time you've also wrapped him, he's...
No, are you
No,
joking? It's his
except-
thing.
Except the
Accepting of.
it's all exposing in that.
And
Bear in
like-
mind, this is his favourite thing ever.
I am
This
going
is
to
his favourite
assume
thing.
that it's going to take you at least a good 15 minutes.
You're going to be shattered. See, by that point, you're not going to watch
Sweating.
anything. Yeah, and,
Absolutely sweating.
yeah.
And then he wants
Oh.
you to hop on and work.
Maybe it's not a fetish. Maybe it's actually a 90s like magazine tip for losing weight.
Could
'Cause
be.
remember that used to be a thing. Wrap your stomach in cling film.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then put on a bit of tinfoil.
That's
and then
still a
the
thing?
sweat comes off. Yeah, basically mini sauna.
Fuck that.
Wow.
Weird.
That's
Weird
quite
fetish.
interesting.
How did that
Imagine
happen?
the joke that is as well. See when you do that thing of like things in your day that remind you of him. You just like wrapping up your Richmond sausages that you're not going to eat all 8 of them in one go.
Oh, I love a Richmond sausage.
Right, I really want to play this one because it made
Stunning.
me so happy. So do you remember a couple of weeks ago we spoke about when me and you went to Valeria
Yeah.
in Byers Road
Yeah, we seen Big Mick.
and we saw Big Mick.
Mm-hmm.
The lovely old man with the bonnet hat.
We just had a message that said, "Is this him?"
That's him!
That's him. That is Big Mick in the exact position that we saw him. And I'm going to play the voice message, right?
No way.
Hang on. Oh, it's on too.
Well, I've just been listening to this week's episode of the podcast and I had to send you a message because when you were telling the story about the nice wee man you met outside that Valeria coffee shop, I think it was Ailey and Ash that said they went, I was thinking to myself, I know this story, I've heard of this man before, why do I know this? And then I was like racking my brains and then I remembered basically a group of people that go to my gym went on a wee run through the West End and they went to that Valeria for a pastry after. I was not there because I am not a runner in any sense. But one of the girls had put in the group chat saying, oh, my new friend Michael. And it was outside that coffee shop. And I thought, oh my God, is this the same man? So I just scrolled back in the WhatsApp chat and one of the girls put a picture of the man. So I'll send you it now and see if it's the same person.
That's him.
And
It's him.
she's like a pure chatterbox. And I'm assuming that she's made friends with this same man that you guys have. So I think your theory of him chatting to everyone and using the same lines might be true.
Oh, but I kind of love it.
I love it. He is a nice.
He is a nice wee man. Oh, man.
So that's what he does. That's such a good social
By the
setup for
way,
you.
That's
you just, do
lovely.
you know what?
We're
This
going
is
back.
where you realise that this podcast goes far and wide because you just never know.
Yeah.
You just never know. Like, how did we ever think that anyone was going to know who Mick was?
No.
I'm so glad we got to see his wee character
know.
face again.
I was kind of hoping that she was going to say it was her granddad or something.
Right. Let's move on to That's My Opinions.
That's my opinion!
I love that jingle. It's probably one of my faves. Well done, Lauren. Right. Okay. So the question is, would you ever date your friend's ex? The answers are yes, they're over. The second answer is only if it's a teenage dream, or absolutely never. Girl code.
I'm going to say absolutely never.
Teenage dream.
Teenage dream.
She's just whipping out some artwork from her body.
Whipping out my tats.
That was like a wee Talisa moment.
Girl
Remember?
boss.
Girl boss. No, it was the female boss.
Oh, yeah.
She actually got done for that, did she not? Because they were like, she's advertising. It's a sneaky advertising because that was her perfume.
Which
Oh,
was
shut up.
ridiculous
Pulled
though,
up for that.
because actually
her
her
face
perfume
is
came after.
advertising.
Yeah. That was her. That's her
That
tattoo.
was her original slogan. It was
Yeah.
her X Factor entrance.
And do you know what's so stupid about that as well? See that saying that bit there is advertising the perfume. Her face is also probably on the bottle.
Exactly.
Therefore, is
And
my
her name.
face advertising?
And her
My
name.
name is Talisa.
Mhm.
I'm advertising me. Like, where does that end? Shut
Shut
up.
the fuck up, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Mm.
Anyway.
Yeah,
back.
I'm going to say,
Shut the fuck up. You're
unless
coming off stupid. Shut the fuck up.
it's literally your ex from school before, like early school.
So you're going to go with only if it's a teenage dream?
Yeah, I'll go with that one then.
Okay.
I'm going with the same.
Okay, cool. How close is this friend of mine? I'm asking the question.
What do you mean?
Oh,
right.
close
Okay, that's what you'd asked, right? Okay.
What age are you?
I'm here now.
Oh,
And it's one of yous.
it's one of.
If it's if it's immediate close friends, it's an absolute no, surely.
No way, surely.
It's
But-
no way.
If it's a friend that you don't really speak to anymore, I feel like if you don't have a loyalty to them.
I think it also depends on how things ended, because even if it was a teenage dream, if he was a bit of a Mark Wright
Yeah.
and I'm pals with Lauren Goodger, I'm going to say it's a no,
Yeah.
because that happened when they were young, but also cheated her pretty bad. So do you then welcome that back into your life?
No.
Your friend? Probs not.
Mhm.
It's probably going to cause drama. So I'm just going to say absolutely no
Yeah.
for that reason, because I still think that even the teenage thing, there could be an issue. Well, we say what the girls thought
Yep.
and the Rat Pack thought.
Wait. I answered teenage dream as in like if it was back in high school,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because everybody went out with everybody in high
that's
school.
also true.
Everybody
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
We all intermingled.
Yeah.
really did.
Right, okay. What we thinking is going to be the overwhelming majority?
I'm going to think most people are going to say definitely not.
Absolutely not.
That's correct. Ding, ding, ding. Well done.
42%.
No.
No, I'm
What?
going to say way
Your
more.
luck was all out last week, Ellie.
Like- 80-odd%.
What? Oh yeah.
It's only an hour ago.
It was definitely last week. Remember that? Back last week.
Back last week.
Way back.
Because we are completely different now.
Completely
I have a jacket on.
same hair and makeup.
Definitely
Same-
never recorded
same
half an
shorts.
hour ago. It's a different time.
Can we come clean? Because I feel like we're really fraudulent just now.
You shouldn't have bothered changing your top
I
then.
changed, but right, guys, I'm on holiday right now. In fact, when you're reading this, no, I'm still
No,
on
you're-
holiday. When you're
I'll be
listening,
reading it.
when you're listening to this, I'm still on holiday. I'll get
Uh-huh.
back to Tuesday.
On the second.
Yeah, I'm still only speaking. So we had to do 2 episodes in a row. So we're here 10 minutes after last week's episode.
Shut their jackets on and kidded like nothing ever happened.
We put our jackets on. Ailey did an unnecessary outfit change.
I literally changed the whole... I didn't have a jacket to put on though.
Well,
There was nothing I could have done.
luckily we did, because otherwise we'd be fucked.
She didn't
Right,
put
okay,
that
so
in the group chat this
overwhelming
morning.
majority was absolutely never girl code. What percentage are you thinking?
I'm thinking like a high 80s.
It's 78%.
Yeah.
What's next?
What was the other answers?
Either a teenage dream or yeah, they're over.
Oh, is that like 10%?
I'm going to say then it goes Teenage Dream.
Correct, with 18%.
Yep.
And then the last 5% said, yes, I would, because
Oh.
they're over.
Who said that? Go and
I'll
block them.
find it.
Let's get their names out there. Ones to watch.
Oh, there's someone in here that I'm like, hang on a second. Quite a lot of guys.
Of
Oh,
course.
Quite a lot
yeah.
of guys, guy, they're over. It's fine. I'll just tell
Guys,
them.
I do feel like guys obviously don't have a girl code.
Yeah.
They're probably more likely to do that.
Yeah. Loads of guys actually have said, like loads. It's mostly guys.
Yeah.
But one in particular, I'm going to sneaky show you this because I literally can't show anyone else.
I can't see.
Oh, interesting. Bold move.
Sneaky.
Did you know that this was not anonymous?
I'm going to text you and tell you later. By the way, none of our guys, just so you are.
No, it's just
but
us.
someone that we mutually know. That's hilarious.
Funny.
Cheeky.
I do love that's my opinion.
Someone actually wrote in a wee message off the back of that. I had a friend who I knew liked a guy and she chased him and ended up going out with him for about a year. She wasn't interested till I told her I liked him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She also she wanted
It's
to
literally like you go into a shop and you go, I pure like that top, and then your pal's like, oh my god, there's only one
I really
left.
like
It's
it.
like, no, I really like it though, and then they run and get it.
yeah. Although
Why do
feel
I
like-
imagine that happening in quiz?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
When there be fights. So she's saying that
She
she never
also-
really liked him until she said that she liked
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
she also slept with a boyfriend of mine that I'd been going out with for over 3 years, and I didn't find out till after we broke up. We're not friends anymore. I hope she shits hedgehogs. It was about 18 years ago now, so I'm over it, but she was such a bitch.
Yeah, such a bitch. You know that happened
What
to me actually.
an absolute...
So
Cowbag.
when me and Fraser split up, someone that I was pally with tried to get right in there.
Oh.
Do you know that?
Laughable.
Yeah. Do you know that? So literally dropped into his people.
Did she have a part in the downfall of the
Yeah, yeah,
relationship?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she was just
Major.
getting her, trying to get her way in there.
Yep. How weird is
Major
that?
part.
How weird is that?
That's embarrassing.
It has like like what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen?
It's actually so funny.
And then whilst we were split up, I was kind of like casually seeing this guy for a while, right? It was really not a thing. But I say casually seeing it as my boyfriend, right?
Uh-huh.
But like it was serious in a way, but it wasn't Fraser serious, if you know what I mean. But anyway, like we'd go on holiday and all that together, and then we like all used to end up going in like nights out and stuff like that. And we'd split up in the weekends. So I think we'd split up on like the Saturday, and then see by the following Friday, one of my friends had kissed him on a night out and done bits. Right?
Done bits.
Done bits. And I never found out until like 2 weeks later, and something was happening. I can't even remember what it was. Give me a name for this person.
Boy or girl one.
Girl. Alana. Right, okay, just call her Alana. I like that name. So Alana was pure causing something, right? And like I basically hadn't let on that I knew this. And she was being a pure bitch, and she was just being really annoying. And she was trying to make a point, and I just went, oh, fuck up, Alana. I know for a fact you were with him last week. And it was like nothing to do with the situation. She was just being annoying, but I went, oh, fuck up. And she just looked at me and was like, how did she know that? I'm like, 'cause
See,
everyone tells everyone everything.
Yeah, it's also really good that you waited for the perfect moment.
Yes. See, being able to
Sit with
drop
info.
that.
Yeah.
Ha. I know.
I know.
By the way, I'm laughing at the fact that we were trying to kid on and this was too. A week later, and our cup's still sitting there.
And guess what? It's super cold because it's been here for a long time.
I just came back. Luckily, it's still here. Guys, we're not good at doing the whole continuation
Nonchalant.
thing. Yeah, not great.
Yeah,
not great.
No.
Not great. But that's us. That's just who we are. We can't change.
Heart on the sleeve, open book.
Heart on the blazer that we definitely remember to bring because I
Did.
did a costume change.
I'm actually glad I've got it on. Look how pale I am. That is criminal.
Definitely. I like it.
Almost translucent.
Two best friends, one had a boyfriend she'd been with for a couple of years. They had a playful relationship. They'd like to play fight and wind each other up constantly, but the other girl kept saying she didn't like the way he was treating her. she'd tell her that it was actually abusive behaviour and that she should get rid of him. In the end, she'd convinced her to dump him and they split up. A few months down the line, then him and the other girl ended up getting really close and she ended up sleeping with him.
Oh, of course she did.
Two girls ended up having a fallout and didn't speak for years. Fast forward 10 years, they're now engaged and have a child together. I still wonder if she had this in her mind all along or if it was a genuine connection that they ended up having. Either way, they're all happy now. Loving the new segments to the pod, by the way. That's the same situation of like getting in there, like, oh, I don't think he's really that nice to you. Like, you could do so much better. He's abusive. Waits for 3 months to let the dust settle.
That's
and
very sneaky.
Swoops in.
I feel like that's been her intention the whole time.
100%.
Surely.
100%. I think that happens more often than you think.
Yeah, 100% it does.
That's so shit though. And then it's hard to almost be mad if they're like pure settled down now with a kid and stuff, but still, snake move.
Snake move.
And she's not to be trusted.
Oh, could we ding the bell?
That's a rat bastard.
That is a rat
No, it
bastard.
didn't happen last week. Remember?
Last week, an hour ago. Anyway, if you want to go and join us on Confessions, click the link below and make sure you're also following us over on TikTok and on Instagram.
Yep.
And I don't know what show tickets are like now because we're in the future, but the show is in 2 weeks.
Ash, don't. I am sick.
Is it actually?
The show will be in 2 weeks
sick.
by the time this goes out.
So if you haven't sent us your stories yet, send us your like funny, embarrassing stories, any like throwback stories. Tell us how you broke your VL. Tell us how you lost your virginity.
I
It's
want
always
to
a good
know.
story.
I want to know what was the funniest, like kind of chainmail type of story that went around your school.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like the best rumor you ever
Yes.
heard. All that sneaky stuff.
High school like what
Yeah.
was the big story at your school?
High
I love
school
that
drama
one.
in your school. What was your sleepover stories? Tell us everything. Send them into the number. It's 07428 957 885. Or you can send us an email if you prefer it. If you want to attach some media to that, you can. It's girlsoverhairpodcast@gmail.com and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.